So it's been brought to my attention by numerous people on numerous occasions today that George P. Wilbur has passed away. And George P. Wilbur was a very influential figure in the Halloween fan base, the horror fan base, what have you. You know, he has a legacy cemented in the Halloween franchise, and I understand that he didn't consistently play Michael Myers in the franchise because we know that he was Michael Myers in Halloween Part 4, The Return of Michael Myers, as well as Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. He did skip over Part 5, as that Michael Myers was portrayed by Don Shanks, but still, I just want to talk about the impact that George P. Wilbur's iteration of Michael Myers had on me when I was a kid. I think that, or when I was a kid, I thought that other than Nick Castle is always number one, but when I was a kid, George P. Wilbur's Michael Myers was probably the runner-up for being the second scariest. Mainly about Part 6. Part 4, definitely, George P. Wilbur he just brought ferocity to Michael Myers. He made Michael Myers, feel fucking dangerous. Okay, and I get it. You had Jason that kind of took over back in the 80s, and not many people. Everybody was back in the 80s. Everybody was all about Freddy and Jason. Not a lot of people really knew about Michael Myers, as Michael Myers kind of emerged in the 70s, late 70s. But yeah, everybody was talking about how scary Jason and Freddy was, or were rather. George P. Wilbur kind of stepped in and made Michael Myers feel like he could compete with Jason if they ever met, is the way I put it. He made Michael feel fucking dangerous. Just an absolute animal, an absolute threat. And that's why I would honestly, I know that my ranking, I put Chris Durand over George P. Wilbur, but I think I would probably, now that time has gone by, wouldn't put him over Chris Durand's H2O Michael, but I'd probably put him right. I'd probably move George P. Wilbur up one more. Because every time I watch the Thorn trilogy, I enjoy it more. Even after I shit on it for years. But when I was a kid, I just loved watching the Thorn trilogy. Then when I became an adult, I started seeing how stupid a lot of it was. But the impact that George P. Wilbur had on me, like his iteration of Michael Myers had on me, is he made me feel terrified of Michael Myers. Absolutely terrified. And the one part, and I'm not sure, I know that at some point in Part 6, somebody else was playing Michael Myers, and I'm not sure if George P. Wilbur was the one that participated. I don't know if he is the one that was wearing the mask and the coveralls when Michael Myers participated in the Operation Room Brawl that broke out in the theatrical cut of this film. I'm not sure if that was George P. Wilbur, if that was the other guy, but just that scene alone made me absolutely terrified of Michael Myers. But if you want to talk about a scene that I know for a fact that George P. Wilbur was wearing the coveralls and the mask, was in Part 4, crap. It escapes me here, I'm sorry. In part, I'm really tired. I've been up almost 2 nights. The fucking scene with, what's his name with the shotgun? Brady. Brady goes up, tries to pop a cap in Michael's ass. He, unfortunately, is without ammunition, so he decks Michael in the face a couple times. Michael picks him up, jams his thumb into the side of his face, and makes him instantly regret his decision. That was played by George P. Wilbur, and that terrified me as a kid. Absolutely terrified me. And I would just love laying up late at night on the couch in the living room in my house on the big TV. My dad sitting in the recliner watching it with me. Just the entirety of the Thorn trilogy. I know I know George P. Wilbur was not in part 5, but still, it's all the same. It's all the same timeline, the same vision. So I'm just gonna say Thorn trilogy. It's just this version of Michael Myers. I know I've given this trilogy some flack, but I'll never take away what George P. Wilbur did for this character of Michael Myers. Just made him feel dangerous, made him feel deadly, made him feel threatening. And he's definitely somebody that's going to be missed in the horror community. I've had opportunities to go to conventions that he was attending, to meet him and whatnot. I kind of wish I had. I don't know what stopped me. I've talked to people that have met George P. Wilbur before, and they say that he was a very, very kind individual. And this is not going to be like one of those type of clickbaity, like, rest in peace type of videos. This is more of like us celebrating his legacy. Because he, like I will always say, he's the one that made Michael Myers feel like he could compete with Jason in a fight. Made Michael Myers feel dangerous. Whereas I don't think Dick Warlock really did much to help Michael Myers feel dangerous. George P. Wilbur did. He made Michael Myers feel just like an absolute threat due to his portrayal. George P. Wilbur knew what he was doing. And it's just a shame that stuff like this has to happen. So I thought I'd go ahead and just make a little quick video about this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's just a sad time for horror fans right now. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure that like and subscribe button, and I'm out. Peace.